G'day, it's Doug for Shaving Down Under. It's a Monday and today we're going to shave with a soap from England and it's the London Oatcake Shaving Soap Company. And this is their Mahogany one. I do have I think it's a lemon one sitting in my collection waiting to be tried out. So, if you remember from last week, we've been using the brand new Schick, and I used the blades that came with it. And this week, we are going to use the vintage Schick blades. So these are the Eversharp blades, and we're going to pull out the Badger brush. Okay, so that's the Schick blade. There's just no advertising on it at all. Just a chrome blade or stainless steel. So that's another one that's got like a biscuit type scent to it. You can actually smell the mahogany with this one, and like a toffee or a sugary coffee type scent in there. Anyway, that's what it looks like. Let's lather it up. Might be able to hear the wind today. It's a bit of a cold day, so I'm going to use this one again with the hot water in there just to keep the lather warm. Okay, so it's come up quite well. Let's put it on, start the shave. Lathered up really easy actually. This one's probably got a little bit too much moisture this time around, maybe. It's getting thicker on my face, which is good. I personally like it to be a little thicker. Okay, so you can still smell a bit of the woody scent there, so less of the sweeter side of it, but you can smell the mahogany. Hope you all had a good weekend. I know I did. Besides trying to burn down the kitchen on Friday night. Miss had gone away for the weekend, so I thought, right, I'll cook. I haven't cooked for a long time, fellas, a long time. And was heating up the skillet thing to cook the meat on. I had a nice big bit of a porterhouse. I was just heating it up, a bit of oil in there, a bit of olive oil. And I thought, right, I'll just quickly go and do my thumbnail for my last video. Just do that quickly. And there was just, the whole software was mucking me around. And as you can guess, I forgot about the skillet on the stove. Next minute I can smell smoke. I'm thinking, what? I turn around and the whole kitchen's just full of smoke. So I raced in there and I saw what it was a skillet, and I thought, right, I'll just take it off and I'll just sit it on the sink, and I pulled it up off the stove, and poof, it just burst. All the oil in there just burst into flames. Like, oh God. So that was my Friday night. So no one was harmed, or nothing in the end burnt. It just went out by itself, just sitting in the sink, and that was good. But yeah, and then I cooked my meat. I haven't cooked that for so long. Because Miss is such a superior cook compared to me, so why would I cook? Why would I put anyone through my cooking? So in the end, I got the meat right, or good enough. Helps when you've got a nice bottle of Pinot to wash it down. Okay, first pass. And that's a pretty good pass with the vintage blade. All right, let's go for the second pass. Looks like a little bit of a nick there. This is more like it. This is a nice leather. Look at that, fellas. Beautiful leather. So I'll just see what's in on it. So it's the London Oatcake Shaving Soap, and it's the Mahogany, as I said in the intro. The scent is a sweet wood aroma, scented with caramel, oud, turmeric, coffee, fennel, and lime. So there's a couple of interesting scents that are in there. And it's a tallow soap, as you can tell from my face. And some of the basic ingredients in it is organic oat milk, which apparently they hand make themselves, Brazil nut oil, mango butter, oat oil, and lanolin. So that really boosts up the lather combined with the tallow. And the claim is there's no need for aftershave balm or moisturiser, so I'll put that to the test today as well. And it cost me 24 Aussie dollars, and that's not including postage, from England. So this is a good soap. I reckon it's worth the money, and it's a small company. So how'd your teams go on the weekend? The old Adelaide Crows, last game of the season. We're up against the premiership favourite. We played all right. It's one of those things where your team's outclassed, but you think a lot of young blokes out there, they're just going to get better. You can see an upside. It's different when your team's getting outclassed and you think, a lot of players out there with the experience and they're just not getting to it, and there's no confidence in your team. Nothing to look forward to. So, but the Crows are looking good. Going to get some nice draft picks. We'll see who leaves, who gets dumped coming into next season. Soap's starting to dry a little bit on my face. That's what happens when you start talking. And last night, Brighton, you beauty, 3-0 over Newcastle. One-way traffic. Two goals in the first 8 minutes. Then really directed play for the rest of the game, and then scored one at about 10 minutes to go, I reckon. Connolly, nice little goal. Not bad. So it looks like it's going to be a good season for the Brighton. Looks like the club's recruited well and the players are really starting to gel. There's a real team play starting to come about. So next weekend, meeting up with some Brighton supporters at a local bar around here in Adelaide. Brighton are playing Manchester United. As you know, one of the biggest teams in the world. Probably one of the wealthiest too. Huge supporter base worldwide. Huge. So they'll be hard to beat. I think Brighton's up for the challenge. Under the neck. Always frustrating. Just these back here by the back of my jawline. I've got a tendency to not quite shave as well. Okay, well that's a very smooth BBS shave everywhere. So that's a very good soap. Show you the lid again. London Oatcake shaving soap, and that is the Mahogany. So that's 5 stars. I really like it. Scent's okay. It's not my favourite scent, but it's not bad at all. It's that'll appeal to a lot of fellas out there, a lot of women as well. And going into the Schick challenge, the vintage blade takes a small lead after the first shave. Very minimal nicks. I got some really good passes. I finished up quicker than usual. Usually I'm messing around a bit afterwards, as you've seen in my past videos, but that one there around here, which I usually have a bit of trouble with, that was pretty much all gone after the first couple of passes. And no, it's really good. So the vintage Schick takes an early lead. We'll just see how it hangs on throughout the week, and especially on Friday when it comes up against a non-tallow. But I've got, I'm quietly confident with this soap that it's going to be a bit better than the average non-tallow. Okay, it's time to get moving. It's Monday. Let's get this week up and running and get it over and done with. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao.